Hello everyone, welcome to the answer template for where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I have to say, this is one of the most important questions, and a lot of people treat the answer very frivolously, very in a way that doesn't take it very seriously. And because a lot of people do that, maybe that is not a problem in itself, but it's a massive lost opportunity. Okay, I think if you get a great answer for this question, it's gonna really help you win the interview. Okay, and we did a lot of this in modules 1.2 and 1.3, thinking about the information you're going to communicate in this answer. So, as always, especially valid for the answer templates, get the PDFs from EnglishJobInterviews.com. So the variations of these questions could be, what are the next steps in your career? What are your future career plans? Do you have a future career goal? How long do you want to work in this position? What do you imagine doing in 10 years? Where can this job opportunity take you? So, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Your objective, to communicate that you're motivated to take on the responsibility of more senior workers. Okay, that is the objective that you're trying to achieve here. You're saying, I want to take on more responsibility from those people ahead of me. Okay, so if that's great news for a manager, because the manager will feel, well, I know what motivates you to do that. I can help you do that. I will gladly give you more responsibility, not a problem. So here's the example answer. Okay, well, I consider my objective in 5 years is that as a consultant, I will be able to help the team even more than I can now. And I think the most significant way for me to do this is to have a direct impact, helping the team increase its profits as much as possible. I think in order for me to do that, I would need to gain more experience in how to listen and satisfy our clients' needs. And that means being involved much more in the sales process and in client needs analysis. Additionally, I would need to learn as much as possible about our market sector and solutions that are on offer. And so in 5 years, I think the type of responsibility that I would be looking to take on would include finding new potential clients and contacting them with a view to see if our team can help them. I also think I would be very interested in going back to old customers and see if we can't try and solve their problems another time. I would love that type of responsibility and additional workload. So what was the structure I used here in this answer? Possible structure. One is adding business value. Okay. So you're underlining again the advantage of you having this job, and you're stressing how you appreciate what the business focus is. Okay. Profit in this particular case. Then make it very, very tangible. What kind of activities do you think are going to bring this business value? And then, tangible again, what type of responsibilities would you take in those activities to bring that business value? Okay. Now, if you think about it, the manager here has a lot of information about what they can give you to make your career go forward. Talking about like learning things, being involved in this project, and then challenging you with speaking to clients and these type of activities. So we have the core template, adding business value objective, your activities to do that, the responsibilities to take on. So first, adding business value. Okay. In what way could you add value to the business in 5 years? Okay. Here, I think the most significant way for me to do this is to have a direct impact, helping the team increase its profits as much as possible. Okay. So how can you get that information or that idea? Have a think about this. What is the biggest overall impact a person who is 5 years ahead of you offers this company? What are they doing that adds business value rather to the business. Now, it could be increased profit or reduced costs. These are the two biggest elements in business value, okay? Here are some ideas. In what way could you add value to the business? Keeping clients happy, getting new clients, improving the brand image of the company, getting higher satisfaction rates in customer service, generating more sales, increasing profits, increasing customer lifetime value, increasing customer satisfaction with products, solving more problems for customers, lowering costs, streamlining cost centers, making production more efficient. Example phrases here about adding business value. I feel that by then in my career, I should be able to really add value to the bottom line of the business, specifically by. I think by then I would like to be really contributing to the profits of the department in a significant way. For example, my main aim by then would be to be helping in the most significant way possible the value this team brings to the company by. As a senior, I would be looking to bring a lot of value to the company, helping with. At that point in my career, I'd be looking to take on as much responsibilities as I could. I'd be aiming to help with. Okay. Statement objective. In which general activities would you need to be involved in to add this value? Okay. So here in the answer, the person says being involved much more in the sales process and in client needs analysis. So, and also your activity of learning as much as possible about the market sector and the solutions available. Okay. That's product knowledge. So how to hack this part of the answer? Simply put, as far as you know, what activities are done to provide that value? How do these people do it? Okay. Listing the activities allows the listener to visualize you in the job. So by being very precise about the type of activities, the manager will feel, wow, you know what we do in the job. This is great. Some example ideas then, okay, that could be involved in adding this value. New business development, client handling, sales, team building, training, budgeting, management, coaching, take on more responsibilities to help senior staff, not just junior staff, planning and scheduling. Actually, that point I just want to mention, taking more responsibilities to help senior staff. How does that add value? Well, presumably the more senior staff are adding value and more value, hopefully. And if they have to do less activities that are not adding value, you are giving them the potential to add more value in what they do. So you're taking away maybe the administrative work or the bureaucracy or the smaller things they have to do, giving them more time to do how to add value. So example phrases. The precise activities I will be aiming to be involved in include, in order to do that, I would be looking to be involved in. To make such a difference, I would need and want to be doing such activities as adding business value personally would require me to help with the responsibility for this and for the decision making in terms of this. I'd be wanting to be involved with larger clients, larger contracts, larger budgets, larger projects, etc. Great. On to part 3. The responsibilities to take on. So what are the new responsibilities that would mean helping with in terms of adding the business value? So think about this. So in terms of the general activities that you mention, what responsibilities internally would you be interested in taking on? And this can be tied very closely to your career interests and motivation. Okay, so in the example answer, the person said they'll be interested actually in making the sales calls, actually speaking, and even being responsible for speaking to particular people. A different person might have said that they want to be responsible for doing the research of sales, or to help the other people who are doing the sales be more effective in some capacity, really depending on where you see your career motivation, okay? It could have been a different situation. It could be someone going forward saying, I want to help more junior staff do the sales calls. You decide, okay? So what's also important here is that this difference in responsibility and authority. So authority is something that managers don't want to give you. So don't say that you want to be in this job position with this the authority to decide or to control or to manage, to tell other people what to do. That doesn't add much business value often. Instead, say what responsibility you want to take on. And the responsibilities, how are they going to help with adding business value, okay? Don't be interested in job titles. Be interested in adding value. And finally, again, in stages 2 and 3, you want to make it real and tangible. So really precise as possible what you think you could be doing, okay? The beginning bit of this question, I want to help make profits, is a bit vague. So really push on about showing you how your actions in 5 years are real, okay? Not just ideas. So some ideas here, the responsibilities to take on, working more with clients, being available more for junior team members, liaising with other departments, helping with preparations for sales meetings, helping with preparations for internal meetings, helping on larger projects, looking to find time-saving efficiencies on older projects, being willing to find new clients, help take on tasks to help senior management workload. Great. Finally, some phrases that you could use to describe the responsibilities that you want to take on. In general terms, I would want more responsibility in dealing with larger clients. I would like to take responsibility for some of the more junior members of staff. At that point, I would like to be partly responsible for some of the planning and budgeting. I think by then I would be able to look after some of the responsibility of team building and supervision. I hope to have proven myself able to take on the responsibility for my own team. I'm aiming to be responsible for some of the markets and for some of our larger clients. And so I feel that an area where I would be looking to take on more responsibility would be like that. That's fantastic. Thanks very much, guys. PDFs again at the website. Perfect. Keep going. Good luck. And I'll see you all very soon.